Around 14 years ago, I walked into the gym with the most basic workout plan ever, and this wasn't intentional. I just didn't have the confidence to hit the weights or the 30-40 machines that the gym had on offer. So I stuck to my safe space, which was the functional area, and I just did bodyweight training, and I absolutely mastered it. I made sure I tracked everything, tried to beat the previous weeks, and the results just kept on coming. And now I look back, this has shaped the way I have trained ever since. Now, when this question gets asked, can you build muscle from just push-ups and pull-ups? It does divide opinions, and rightfully so, but for the majority of people that just want to get fit, healthy, build some muscle, feel confident with your shirt off, do everyday life pain-free, run around with the kids, then the simple answer is yes. If you're more into bodybuilding, then obviously these are going to just be added on to your current workout routine rather than building up the core of your workout. What makes push-ups and pull-ups so powerful isn't just how effective they are, it's also how easy they are to start. You don't need a gym membership or a complicated plan. A pull-up bar in your home or even the floor is enough to get started, and there's more and more parks popping up now with these outdoor gyms and pull-up bar setups in them. And the real benefit goes deeper than that, because for most people the hardest part of training isn't actually the workout, it's everything around it. Planning, travel, and sometimes overthinking. These two exercises remove all that. Now at some point, everyone who trains pull-ups, push-ups, they hit the same stage. You get stronger, your reps go up, and the basics start to feel, well, easy, which is fantastic. And this brings people to a crossroads. Some think it's time to move on and start looking for more complex programs, more equipment, or even a full gym setup. But there's another way to look at it. Instead of abandoning these basics, you can build on them. So we'll start with push-ups. We can do a slower rep which holds the muscle under tension for longer, ultimately making it a little bit harder. And then we can look at different variations. So decline's a good one to increase things. And then if we move our hands close together and do a diamond push-up, we're working more of as triceps. And then pike push-ups, predominantly working the shoulders a lot more. And then if you want to advance things a little bit further, we can do ring push-ups and then even add weight to them as well. And we've just covered a few variations there which have brought more muscle groups into it and obviously increased the difficulty. And we're still only covering the basics of a push-up. We can do exactly the same with pull-ups. So we can slow the reps down, again making it more difficult, and then we can use different grips. So we've got close grip, wide grip. We can spin his hands round to do chin-ups, so then we're working more of his biceps. We can chuck the rings on a pull-up bar, making it more difficult. We can then use them for rows. We can add weight to any of these pull-ups to make them harder in all these different grip variations. We can then add some very basic equipment to do even more, like these handles that do neutral grip. We can attach some rock climbing grips. And also if you want to train more of your forearms, we can put these fat grips on, making the bar a lot fatter, training your forearms a little bit more. And again, we have created a lot of exercises from the basics of a pull-up and trained more muscles as well. So we brought us biceps into it, different areas of his back, and ultimately we're creating a fantastic upper body workout. I always encourage people to start with this kind of training, just the basics, pull-ups, push-ups, and then team that up with some basic lower body exercises and you've got an amazing workout plan. And I've never seen anyone fail doing the basics. It's more so when they've got fear of missing out and they start looking for more advanced plans. And that's where the plan gets more complex, it doesn't fit into their actual life, and they fall off, and then in a month's time they're looking to start over again. And like we said earlier, just because it starts basic doesn't mean it needs to stay basic. You will get stronger, fitter, healthier, and you will start doing more variations that's much harder, more fun, which ultimately keeps you invested, keeps you consistent, and you will progress way further than other people that's just bouncing from one idea to another. So happy training, and I'll see you in the next one.